My full name is Srivatsan, Nemili Aravamuda. You can call me Sri. I was born in Chennai in South India in 1979, November 17. Yeah, and I was born to my dad is a priest and my mom is a homemaker. My dad, we had a very strict childhood, like because my dad is a priest, so it was everything was done according to the Hindu scriptures, and we had to wake up at certain time, follow certain rules in the house, and it was such a very um, controlled life I had. So me coming out was a very dramatic experience, to least to say. But I thought immigration or migrating to another country is the best way to live the life that I envisioned for myself. But then I was put on a program to get converted to being straight. So which means I had to go to temple at certain times. I have to do a lot of practices. It was hell, to say the least. But I did get some opportunity to travel to Singapore to work, and yeah, I took the first flight that I could take, so I can escape that suffocation. Living in abroad, especially for any LGBTQ person who's been traveling from India to abroad for immigration purposes, or migrating purely based on what they are undergoing in the family, it's a very personal choice, because that's the only way you can come out of what you've been put to endure in the family. So I found the freedom by living abroad, and I did all that I could to make myself eligible and deservable for the life that I have today, and I really worked hard for it. As a LGBTQ person, I think a lot of times people would march in and march out of your life, because once they find out about your sexual orientation, they might question their choices of being in your life, and that's completely okay. I chose to not communicate with my school friends for the fear that I would be judged. And years later, I had few people reach out to me, and yes, I was judged. My schooling wasn't a great situation, because I was always bullied and I was a bit feminine, and guys didn't like me because I wasn't manly enough, and girls despised me because I was feminine, and girls didn't like that. So all through my life, I had issues with my relatives and my friends, my childhood friends, for accepting who I am. So when I finally decided to live my life, was much later, in my 30s probably. By then, you don't have stable friends. You have friends who would come in and go as seasons. You see people, you make friends, but you can only hope they would stay. But you can't be sure. And even before Sarah came to my life, I saw Tridu walk in pink shirt in the Pride March, and that was the clear sign for me to choose Canada, because we were living in Singapore, which was heavily still running those laws which are discriminatory for LGBTQ2+ persons. So Canada seemed to be the viable option for us to come here. Immigration was, I wouldn't say it was an easy process, it's a lengthy process. There are a lot of complications it gave us because we are LGBTQ couple. I don't talk to my dad. I hardly talk to my brother. The only person who's very supportive of me is from my family is my mom and a couple of my cousins. That's about it. I talk to his sister all the time. His sister and and our niece and nephew are very supportive of us. Yeah. Walking our dog, somebody called out, "Are you faggot?" That was very upsetting, and I turned around. I said, "Yeah, so what?" This happened about almost a year back, Mama. This was the only negative thing that happened to us in Parkdale. Even otherwise, everybody is great. People walk up to us, pet our dogs, and ask our name. You did that. Yeah, a lot of things happened in Parkdale. We got married in Parkdale. We got married traditionally in our apartment in Parkdale, and then we got married in the courthouse. Parkdale will be forever have a sweet place in our heart, actually. We don't want to move out of here, actually.